antibodies? The answer is C. Pregnant women and multi-transfused patients. Number 18. The detection of anti-D in a Rh-negative pregnant woman implies that letter C, she has been sensitized to Rh antigen. Number 81. What electrolyte abnormality is most commonly associated with citrate toxicity during a massive transfusion? The answer is letter A, hypocalcemia. 82. Which of the following defines a massive transfusion in an adult patient? The answer is letter C, more than 10 units of RBCs within 24 hours. 83. What is the most important preventative measure against acute hepatic transfusion reaction? The answer is to 2. Proper bedside patient and document identification, that is letter D. 84. A patient undergoing emergency transfusion for hemorrhagic shock develops fever, hypotension, and back pain during the transfusion. Lab work reveals elevated LDH, decreased haptoglobin, and hemoglobinuria. The medical intervention rechecks the blood unit and discovers that it is incompatible with the patient's blood type. What is the underlying immunologic mechanism for this transfusion reaction? The answer is letter B. Complement-mediated intravascular hemolysis from preformed IgM. So this is the acute hemolytic transfusion reaction. 85. A patient with a history of multiple transfusions has a negative antibody screen pre-transfusion. 2 weeks later, she presents with anemia, elevated LDH, and indirect hyperbilirubinemia. Repeat antibody screen is now positive for anti-KIT. What best explains this scenario? The answer is B, anamnestic response from previous sensitization. This is delayed transfusion immunity reaction. 86. Which of the following patient populations is most at risk for transfusion-associated circulatory overload? The answer is C, elderly patients with compromised cardiac or renal function. Number 87. A 70-year-old male with chronic kidney disease receives a genital pack RBCs. 30 minutes later, he develops dyspnea, jugular venous distension, and renal RALS on auscultation. Which of the following best supports the diagnosis of PACO over tracking? The answer is letter A, elevated brain natriuretic peptide. Okay, so this is our congestion. 88. What is the most appropriate initial management for a patient suspected to have PACO? The answer is letter B. Immediately stop the transfusion and administer loop diuretics. Okay, so that's also, in our discussion, that's also one way for you to distinguish TRALI from PACO. TRALI doesn't respond to diuretics. Very good. Yay. 89. A multiparous woman develops fever without hypotension or hemolysis few minutes after receiving PAC RBCs. What is the next best step for future transfusion? The answer is letter B, local reduction of blood products. 90. How can severe allergic or anaphylactic transfusion reactions in patients with IgA deficiency